Hey YouTube. All right, let's pick up from where we left off. Okay, but before I pick up and stuff where I left off at, right, I want to back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up one time. Um, I wanted to tell y'all what happened and stuff like when I went to that shelter, yo. When I went to when I went to that shelter and stuff, right? All right, before I tell you what I'm saying, what went down and stuff, what I'm saying, the first dude, right, that I had my child with, um, him and his girl, like, you know what I'm saying, they had took my baby and stuff. I had went and picked her up and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, took her to my people's house and stuff for a dinner, right? And then took you know what I'm saying, my baby back. And so when you know what I'm saying, it was like 12 o'clock at night or something, and I got a phone call and stuff from Children's Hospital saying that, you know what I'm saying, they had my baby down there, and uh you know what I'm saying, the dad and the stepmom and stuff was, you know what I'm saying, trying to say that she was being sexually abused, or like somebody was messing with her and stuff. And I was like, what? So I had called my peoples, right, and they came and picked me up, and we went down there and stuff, and they had just left. And they were saying, like, it seemed like she was being coached and stuff, like to say things and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, like, how, like, you know what I'm saying, like, for real, like, how he going, right? So you know what I'm saying, after that, right? So I just got the paperwork and stuff, and I was like, you know what I'm saying, I'll take it to court and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, show the judge and everything, right? So, the place, the shelter that I was staying at, right? Like it was a family shelter, right? That I was staying at, and I had went out to look for a job and stuff, right? Like, and I knew that the second dude, like, you know what I'm saying, that I was talking to and stuff, like, that he had two baby moms and stuff. And the first one, she was cool. The second one, you could tell, like, she still had feelings and stuff for him and stuff, right? So I was like, I was trying to find a job that, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't near them and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, because I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like, trying to do all that. So, like, and they had told me too that I couldn't work at the daycare, like working with children and stuff anymore and stuff, but that was false and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, like, um, but only thing, like, when I applied and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, at the daycares and stuff, like, the people was laughing at me and stuff, like, like, oh my gosh, like, you don't even look like the type of person that would do such a thing and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I was working, you know what I'm saying, I had got this job and stuff at this particular daycare center, right? And, thinking that, the baby mom doesn't live near there and stuff, so I'm good, right? So one day and stuff, like, I'm sitting there, like, introducing myself and stuff to the parents and stuff like that, right? Everybody, all the parents stand in line and stuff, you know what I'm saying, like, waiting to, like, shake my hand and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, while I introduce myself. So when I get to, you know what I'm saying, the last one and stuff, like, and I held my hand out and stuff, and I was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm such and such, and the girl was like, I know who you are. And I was like, okay. So anyways, she ended up, enrolling her child and stuff there and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, which was cool, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping off of that and stuff like that, right? But what I did have a problem with and stuff is they was trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to fight me, young. They was trying to fight me. And you know what I'm saying, I wasn't even with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was still like seeing other people and stuff, running the streets and stuff like that. Like I wasn't even with him. But I will say he was, like, you know what I'm saying, coming and stuff to see me and stuff wherever I was and stuff like that. So um I was still seeing him. So, you know what I'm saying? One day, you know what I'm saying, me and this coworker and stuff, like we was chilling and stuff on break, and one of the other sisters and stuff tried to roll up on us, try to come up on us and stuff. So I was like, yo, I don't have time for this today and stuff. Like, so we just kept walking and stuff, like we ain't hear her talking and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? So we went back to the job and stuff, and she followed us and stuff. And it was like, yo, it was like a giant. It was like a big giant. It was like boom, boom, boom. I was like, yo, but as soon as I got to the job and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, the people, the management and stuff that, you know what I'm saying, I was working with and stuff, they was about it, young. The lady came out and stuff. She was like, get off of my property right now and stuff. And the girl was like, you need to handle your coworkers and stuff like that. And I was like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I do to girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fight people and stuff, like, if it's no problem, like, you know what I'm saying, like if it's no beef or something, like I can't be like, you know what I'm saying, just fighting for nothing, like, you know what I'm saying, who does that? So um when they did that and stuff, right? I was chilling one day and stuff, like down the street and stuff from the job and stuff with the guys and stuff, like just posted up. And the mom had came out, like they was walking, like a group of them, they was walking together and stuff. And the mom started talking smack and stuff, like she started talking, like, you know what I'm saying, like blah blah blah, like she was talking something. And I was like, man, I'm not about to like disrespect my elders and stuff, you know what I'm saying, like if I have to say something, I will, but like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to disrespect my elders. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, all right, if y'all, you want to get your mom all involved and stuff and talking to me and stuff, and this, you know what I'm saying, don't have nothing to do with her. So, you know what I'm saying, let me call my peoples and stuff and see what's up. So I called them and stuff. Yo, you know, sometimes I don't like to call my peoples and stuff, because I know, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, they about that life. So they rolled up, they came up, they pulled up and stuff, and they was like, man, we out here and stuff. I go outside, yo, like they come out, they get out the car and stuff, deep and stuff, with bats and logs and everything. I was like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know what I'm saying? Um, uh, you know, they rolled around and stuff and tried to find them. The guys, look, I was glad that they didn't, because, like, for real, it would have been something. But, you know, little do they know, those guys over there that I was chilling with, posted up with, wanted somebody to fight y'all, for real. They wanted somebody to fight you. And I was like, no, I couldn't do it, because, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what are we fighting for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even with him and stuff like that. And even if I wasn't fighting over no guy. Like, for real. I wasn't fighting over no guy, for real. That's the least of my worries. So, so, okay, that. All right, back to the shelter part, right? So it was a family shelter and stuff, and it was this girl there and stuff with her baby dad and stuff, and the children. And I don't know if he was trying to talk to me or how, or maybe he probably was just staring at me or something. I don't know. I don't know. But they got in a fight. He blacked her eye. He had to leave. He got kicked out. And so one day those lights went out, you know what I'm saying, in the place, in the shelter. The lights went out, yo. Like we was there in the dark and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, my baby was up in the room and stuff sleeping. I had went downstairs and stuff to get something to drink or something. Oh, before I tell you what happened, the one of the girl, one another girl and stuff that was there and stuff I had met and stuff. I had met and stuff and there. I don't know why people be trying to make friends and stuff in jail, in a shelter. That's the last place people need to be trying to make friends and stuff. I mean, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But that's the least. That's not what's on my mind and stuff when I'm at that place and stuff, right? So I met this girl. Her birthday was on Halloween, and she laughed just like a scary movie. Ha 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 ha. I was like, dang. So she got in her feelings and stuff about, you know what I'm saying, me being her friend or something. So I got called in the room and stuff, right? And you know what I'm saying, to have a mediation and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, why am I not speaking to someone, why am I not somebody's friend and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, yo, like, I can't believe we're sitting here like having this conversation and stuff. Like this seemed like elementary to me, like for real. So you know what I'm saying? So like on that note, I was like, man, I'm not talking to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to her no more. So when the lights went out and stuff, like, and I was coming back from getting me something to drink, both of the girls, the one with the black eye and the one that, you know what I'm saying, was feeling some type of way, because, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't there trying to meet friends and stuff, they were both standing down, like right there at the bottom of the steps, like they was gonna start something, yeah, like really that they was gonna start something. And the only thing that I was thinking about was that my baby was upstairs asleep and I needed to get back up there. So so I was like, I was like, so I was looking, you know what I'm saying, I was looking at them like, you know what I'm saying, like girl with the black eye and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, why you trying to still fight and stuff, and dude already gave you a black eye and stuff, and you trying to fight me too and stuff. So I'm looking and stuff, like I'm looking at her like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just standing there and stuff, like, cause I wasn't about to hit anybody and stuff. I was waiting for somebody to, you know what I'm saying, do what do what you gonna do and stuff. So she just stood there and stuff, and I stood there, and you know what I'm saying, I looked at her and stuff, and I was, you know what I'm saying, it was dark too, young, like, come on now, you don't be playing with people in the dark. So she didn't do nothing. She didn't do anything. She didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing. So she didn't do nothing. She didn't do anything. Well, when I was thinking about, like, you know what I'm saying, the story and stuff and what I had to share and stuff, it was a lot of domestic violence, man. It was a lot of domestic violence going on. That's crazy. That's so crazy and stuff. Like, for real. For real. So, um, um, all right, so back to you know what I'm saying, dude with the holes in the wall and stuff. So it was domestic violence with him too, because and when I look back and stuff on like, you know what I'm saying, the situation and stuff, like those soul ties and stuff. Like I had a soul tie with a lot of people that had, you know what I'm saying, that was having domestic violence issues and stuff. You know what I'm saying, the anger. So, so I was like, oh man. Okay, so we was having a lot of, domestic violence and stuff going on. So I was like, man, I can't do this anymore. Like, so I need a break. So I decided to go into, you know what I'm saying, a hotel for a little bit and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, from the hotel and stuff, you know what I'm saying, I ran into one of my friends and stuff, and we had went back to his place and stuff, and he tried to sleep with me and stuff while I was pregnant. I was like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I can't stay here and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, I got to leave from here too. And so I called, you know what I'm saying, the third guy, like, you know what I'm saying, to come and pick me up because I was pregnant, you know what I'm saying? I was pregnant with his child and stuff. I wasn't about to, like, you know what I'm saying, sleep with somebody while I was pregnant and stuff. Dang, like, like, this is crazy. So he come pick us up and stuff. We go back, you know what I'm saying, to his mom's house, and, um, it was still a lot of domestic, you know what I'm saying, violence and stuff going on and stuff. Still, we was arguing all the time. It was like, it was crazy. It was crazy. So I, I decided, like, you know what I'm saying, I needed to get some help and stuff, like, so I decided to go into, a battered woman shelter and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, because they offer, like, you know what I'm saying, anger management and stuff like that. So I was like, let me go in here and stuff. So when I went in there and stuff, like, the lady did the intake and stuff on me and stuff, and when she was doing the intake and stuff, she was like, when I was telling her the story and stuff, like, what was going on and stuff, she was like, don't you think he should be in here? She's like, she was saying, don't you think he should be in here and not me? And, you know what I'm saying, I just looked at her and stuff and was like, okay. But anyway, so, it was a good experience and stuff for me and stuff, because, you know what I'm saying, like, they